In 2004, a small bookstore owner named Gary Collier opened a shop in Portland, Oregon. He had 12,000 books, a loyal neighborhood following, a dream he had worked toward for 15 years. By 2011, he was gone. Not because his books were bad, not because his service was poor, not because nobody wanted books anymore, because a company in Seattle had figured out the exact mathematical formula to make sure Gary could never compete. And Gary never even knew what hit him. That company was Amazon. That man was Jeff Bezos. And that formula, that specific mathematical system, is still running today in 2026, destroying thousands of businesses every single year. And the darkest part? It is completely legal, perfectly designed, and hiding in plain sight inside the app on your phone. Section 1. The dream Amazon sold. Here's what Amazon told the world. We are not a store. We are a platform. We give small businesses access to 300 million customers. We level the playing field. We democratize commerce. And in the early days, it actually worked. Small businesses could list products on Amazon Marketplace, reach customers they never could before, grow beyond their zip code. The dream felt real. By 2015, there were 2 million third-party sellers on Amazon. Thousands of small businesses genuinely thriving. Amazon took a small cut. Sellers kept most of the profit. The relationship felt almost fair. And then Amazon got big enough that it did not need to be fair anymore. Section 2. How the trap was built. Here is where the math starts. When you sell on Amazon, you do not just pay Amazon a commission. You pay a referral fee, 8 to 15%. You pay fulfillment fees, $3 to $6 per item. You pay storage fees monthly. You pay advertising fees because without paying for ads, your product appears on page 47 where nobody looks. Add it all up, the average small business seller on Amazon in 2026 pays Amazon between 40 and 50% of every dollar they make. That's not a platform fee. That's a landlord charging you rent on every single sale. And unlike a real landlord, Amazon can raise the rent whenever they want, without notice, without negotiation. In 2020, Amazon raised seller fees 3%. In 2022, they added a fuel surcharge, 5%. In 2023, they added a logistics fee, 2%. In 2024, another fee increase. Every year, more fees. Every year, smaller margins. Every year, sellers more dependent on a platform that's slowly squeezing them to death. But the fees are just the beginning. Section 3. The copy machine. Here is where it gets dark. Amazon does not just charge you to sell, Amazon watches what you sell. And when you sell enough of something, Amazon makes it themselves. This is called the Amazon Basic strategy. Here's exactly how it works. A small business finds a product, tests it, improves it, builds demand, starts selling 10,000 units per month on Amazon. Amazon's algorithm flags the product. Internal Amazon teams access the seller's private sales data, units sold, profit margins, customer reviews, return rates, price sensitivity. Amazon uses that data to manufacture an identical product under the Amazon Basics brand, prices it 20% cheaper, lists it above the original seller in search results because Amazon controls the search results. The original seller, who built the product, who found the customers, who proved the demand, watches their sales collapse. In 6 months, they're gone. Amazon did this with phone chargers, gone. Batteries, gone. Baby wipes, gone. Furniture, gone. Kitchen equipment, gone. Over 400 product categories Amazon entered after watching small sellers prove the market first. The Institute for Local Self-Reliance documented 1,500 cases of Amazon copying small seller products between 2016 and 2023. 1,500 businesses used as free market research, then discarded. Section 4. The math nobody's showing you. Now the numbers. In 2005, Amazon Marketplace fees averaged 19% of seller revenue. In 2026, Amazon Marketplace fees average 45% of seller revenue. A seller making $500,000 per year pays Amazon $225,000 in fees. That's not a platform. That's a partner taking nearly half your business. And here's the trap. Once a business builds its customer base on Amazon, leaving Amazon means losing those customers because Amazon owns the customer data. Amazon owns the relationship. The seller just rents access to it. Sound familiar? It's the exact same model as the creator economy. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Build your audience on our platform. We own the audience. You own nothing. Jeff Bezos understood this in 1994, before YouTube existed, before Instagram existed. He built a template that Silicon Valley copied for the next 30 years. Now, look at the broader picture. In 2000, small businesses accounted for 54% of US retail sales. In 2026, that number is 38%. $2.3 trillion of retail spending shifted from small businesses to large corporations in 25 years. Not because small businesses stopped being good, because the math was engineered against them. Section 5. Bezos and the numbers. Let's follow the money. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon in 1994. Net worth today, $215 billion. In 2020, the year COVID hit, Amazon made $21 billion in profit. The same year, 100,000 US small businesses permanently closed. In 2022, Amazon paid $0 in federal income tax on $35 billion in profit, through legal structures designed by teams of lawyers whose entire job is to make sure Amazon pays nothing. The small business owner on Main Street pays 21% corporate tax. Amazon pays 0%. Same country, same economy, completely different rules. In 2020, Amazon workers in fulfillment centers had an injury rate twice the industry average, while Jeff Bezos spent $500 million on a super yacht so large it required its own support yacht. And in 2024, Amazon raised its Prime membership fee for the 4th time in 10 years. Every time, users stayed because Amazon had made itself impossible to leave. That's not good business. That's a trap. Mathematically engineered, perfectly executed. So here's where we land. Amazon is not evil. Jeff Bezos is not a cartoon villain. Amazon built something genuinely extraordinary. The logistics, the technology, the speed, the scale. But here's the truth that gets lost in the Prime Day celebrations and the 2-day shipping dopamine. Every time you buy something on Amazon instead of a local store, a fraction of that money leaves your community forever. It goes to Seattle, to shareholder returns, to Jeff Bezos' yacht fund. And the store on your Main Street, the one that sponsored your kid's Little League team, gets a little closer to becoming an empty storefront. In 1995, there were 350,000 independent bookstores in America. In 2026, there are fewer than 2,500. Amazon didn't just change retail, it mathematically eliminated an entire category of human community. The corner store, the local hardware shop, the family toy store. Not through better products, through better math. And the math is still running right now. Every time the app opens, every time the cart fills, every time the package arrives in 2 days. Gary Collier's bookstore wasn't a business, it was a neighborhood. And the algorithm didn't care about that. Algorithms never do. There are thousands of channels that will tell you Amazon is convenient, that 2-day shipping is amazing, that Prime is worth every penny. This channel will show you what that convenience costs, not in dollars, in the stores that used to be there, in the communities that used to exist, in the $2.3 trillion that left Main Street and never came back. Because the most powerful forces in any economy are never the ones making headlines. They're the ones hiding inside the math. If you want to understand how money and power actually move, not the version they show you in the shareholder letter, hit subscribe, because the algorithm that destroyed Gary's bookstore is the same algorithm deciding what you see, what you buy, what you think you need. And the first step to understanding any system is knowing it exists.